Quint, have you had a power bill this month?
I have. $23.30
For the month.
for the month.
So that's month one of having a Tasmanian safer solar system on your roof.
Spot on. Down from about 300 this time of year.
So you've saved about $280 for the month.
Spot on.
Wowee. Do you reckon maybe our listeners would like a saving like that?
You're mad if you don't. They got to call up now.
They do. So they go to the link in our bio and use code Baron to let them know that we sent you, and they're going to do you a cracking deal. That's Tasmania Safer Solar. Back to the Baron Files podcast. Krent, we're in episode 47.
Or is it 46 and a half or
40, well,
47 and a half?
We better come clean straight away here.
I'm fucking chatted.
Yeah, I know. We just had 16 minutes of the best chat for the start of episode, what was supposed to be the start of episode 47.
Scintillating.
And we weren't recording.
Nathan just realised, we're going to have to stop because I haven't pressed fucking button.
Press the
Oh, my
record
God.
button.
And I got really pissed off. And then you do that and you go, oh, no, don't, but it's not your fault. He goes, yes, it is.
Yeah, and it's actually my fault.
It is 100% my fault.
So,
Oh, fuck, it was gold too.
it is.
I can't remember half the shit we talked
I have
about.
no idea what we spoke about. But what happened was, it's because we have moved set around a little bit.
Yeah. You're not looking at it?
Yeah,
Usually it's front and centre.
So obviously, as the people that watch our true
Devoted
listeners, devoted listener who watches the video on YouTube as well, will know that we went to a relax feel last week.
Yep.
But there was quite the gap between us, and it just wasn't great for viewing. We didn't think. So we're trying to work out ways to get us closer together so that we feel the centre of the screen.
Yeah.
So I've moved myself a bit closer, and Krent's a bit closer to me. But now it's put our soundboard, our roadcaster, back behind us. And I missed the record button. We haven't played the sponsors thing and everything.
Oh, we've done the whole shebang.
Just played it. Listen,
was
the whole
fucking
thing,
scintillating.
everything.
And I can't remember fuck all of what we talked about.
Yeah, neither can I.
Anyway, I think we started off with...
But there was... we did speak about... you got a message about yawning all the time.
Yeah, I got a couple of messages. Andrea mentioned wouldn't be normal Bob without Grant just sit there fucking yawning the whole time. It's been highlighted that I'm aware of this. My wife tells me all the time. I am a habitual nut scratcher.
Yes, you are.
I wasn't aware that it was in. See, just saying that now, they get itchy.
Yeah.
It is 100% mental, I know, and I didn't know that it was in the shot. So apparently it is,
and it is and will be.
I'll try and cut back on the nut scratching.
Yes.
And there was one other thing. What was the other thing?
I can't remember.
We can't. 16 minutes well spent.
16
of
minutes
our
well
lives.
spent,
So
yes. So-
have to cut it back a bit today too. My daughter's got dancing shortly.
Oh, right. Well, we go to Launceston today. Meg flies to Queensland tomorrow.
Queensland.
Evie and Meg go up there for 3 weeks. So
3 weeks.
Yep.
Yeah, very good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Land.
of Queens.
Yes, so we'll take them through. They leave at like 6 o'clock in the morning or something. It's a bit hard to get Evie out that early.
Oh, shit, yeah.
To get her through to Launceston.
Fair enough,
So we'll go
drive.
and stay down that way
Oh, you're all going to stay and then you'll
tonight.
come.
And
Yep,
I'll
yep.
take them to the airport. And,
Yeah, fair enough, mate.
The amount of stuff she has to take to the airport, though, mate, is
Oh, mate.
ridiculous. Like, it's not just like 2 bags each.
Nah.
It's like you've got a stander for Evie. You've got, they just run the pram.
Yep.
But then like, I'm telling you, mate, it's 6 bags.
Yeah, righto.
And they're not little bags. Like, I've got to carry them. Meg can't carry them. They're massive.
So what's she do when she gets to Queensland?
Huge. Well, the next taxi driver has to get it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow.
Although, no, this time they're on the flight. They're going to stay with someone else that's doing therapy.
Oh,
Another
okay.
little girl.
Yep.
And so they'll all be together.
Yeah, okay, that helps.
The other little girl is mobile, so she doesn't need all the stuff.
Yep.
So, yeah, the other mother can help out.
Oh, that's pretty helpful
Yeah.
then, yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
But actually, I do remember we was talking about the fantastic Nick you're in.
Oh, right.
I don't know whether we're going to get
say
that.
fantastic Nick. I'm in better Nick than what I was a few weeks ago.
Well, we've got the mannequin there. I don't know whether we'll just get you to stand there. Weeks moving forward. A bit more ripped. But actually, this came up at work yesterday. The boys talked about ripped or whatever. And I struggled to find a classification for my body. And I reckon I'm ripped for a dad bod. Is about where I
you're
find
a ripped
myself.
dad bod.
I'm a ripped dad bod.
Yeah, I'm still an overweight dad bod.
Larger than life dad bod, we'll
Yeah,
go with.
yeah,
But
yeah.
But no, you're looking good, mate. And it's a credit to you. It is hard to make lifestyle changes is the hardest thing.
Oh, look, I, to be honest, it hasn't been hard.
Yeah, okay.
There's been a couple of times where I go, I just wouldn't mind an ice cream or some peanut butter.
Or just like a peanut butter sandwich, white bread.
Nah, I'm not even interested in bread.
Really?
Yeah, no, which I'm very happy to say.
This is
I'm
the man
not
who used to eat a
interested in
loaf of bread
at all.
worth of toast before tea.
Absolutely. Yep. I used to eat a lot of bread, and now I'm not actually interested in any bread.
And has that
Products?
assisted with bloating and gas?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I walk past a loaf of bread and I get bloated.
Oh, 100%, mate. Yeah.
And now, so a lot of the weight that's gone is the bloat. I think I don't know whether it's a water weight or what, but
yeah.
I think we had sausages last night though, and they bloated me.
They can do that.
They
yeah.
must have a filler in them
Yep.
of some sort. It was a chicken sausage. I can't remember. We would have got them from Woolworths or something like that.
Yep.
And both Meg and I were bloated last night, and when I bloat, my guts just goes bang. It's like a big balloon's in there.
Yeah. Okay. Yep.
Meg just runs the standard washboard abs year round. I came out this morning and she was doing Pilates, and I just look and Jesus Christ, she's rippling.
Yeah. Fuck.
So how do I get that?
Yeah. I'm interested. Is it Pilates? Is that the secret?
No, I don't think so.
Or is that just one of the many
I think
things
it's
she
diet.
does? Diet. You reckon diet over exercise?
70% diet, 30% exercise.
You're at 70%,
That's the standard ratio.
It's a
that
fair
I'm
swing,
told.
isn't it? Yeah.
But Meg has never been a big exerciser.
Yep.
She is now because she's doing the 75 hard challenge for the second time.
She's doing it again.
Yeah, that's what she's doing. That's why she's on the carnivore.
On the yoga lady.
She's always eaten fairly clean.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, she's never been. I'd describe her as a big person.
No, absolutely not.
She's
No.
always been quite narrow.
Yeah.
Turn sideways, you can't see her.
I think she's sub 60 kilos.
Fuck, is she really?
She's 57.
But she
I think.
looks like a health. She doesn't look. You know,
Oh,
you
no,
look when
she's
people go,
healthy,
"Fuck,
yeah.
you look skinny and."
No.
Yeah, but she's about 4'8" as well. So
4'11".
is she?
She is, yeah.
Oh,
So
she's
under
grown.
sub 5 foot.
Sub 4.
Sub 5, sub 60.
Massive.
Yeah.
Oh well, yeah. Just a big unit.
So
all
I'm
around.
double her weight.
Are you really?
Yeah, I'm 100. Well, I was 136 kilos.
So you're more than double. At one
Yeah,
point.
and now I'm 126.5 or something.
So you've
like
still
that.
got to
I'm
cover.
9.5 kilos down.
Yeah. Wow.
But the weight doesn't bother me. I don't care what I weigh.
No, I've never been too worried about the number.
Nah. I mean, I know what I do know is that every time I get on the scales, I'm going to see 3 numbers. That's what's going to happen.
And there's no dot.
Yeah, there's no dot. The dot comes after the 3.
I've never reached the dollar, as they say, but thank Christ. But no, I reckon it's, you know how you feel. You know if your clothes fit.
Yeah.
And you know after Christmas or whatever, and you think, oh, geez, I can't wait to get this couple of kilos off. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've never been too worried about the figure itself. But
Yeah. Well, before I started this diet, I had two holes, sometimes one hole
Yeah.
left on my belt.
Yeah.
I had to put another hole in it.
Yeah,
the other
okay.
week. So there's,
Yeah,
things
she's getting
happen.
there. Yeah,
So,
that's a pretty good thing. Yeah.
But it is all about trying to get just to look a bit better.
Yeah.
It's purely cosmetic and health wise, I suppose. I had, my cholesterol's perfect now.
Yeah, okay.
My blood pressure's a little bit up and down, but I have high amount of salt in my diet.
Yep.
And the doctor seems to think that might be an issue, but
Yep.
she's not worried about it.
Yeah.
At this point,
That's fair enough,
Prostate's good, so
Prostate's good.
Yeah,
You've had
prostate's
the.
good.
Have you had the?
no, it's a blood test now.
Oh, they don't do the.
Nah,
Oh, it's a bit disappointing. I was looking
Yeah.
forward to that.
Yeah, no, it's a blood test.
The
now,
2 or 3
so,
fingers
yeah,
up
yeah.
there. I was sort of thinking how many fingers you get up there. Righto, Doc. Fire another one in there. Like the old road trip. It's never stiff on a road trip.
Yeah.
Doctor will be like, Mr. Jago, I've checked you 3 times this month. Your prostate is fine. Can you stop making appointments?
Last time my elbow got stuck there.
Righto, Doc. I'll see you next week. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
I'll bring my own lube.
But no,
And as saying about the number, I've never been too worried about the number because I have the handicap of a Kardashian-size ass.
yeah.
So I've got an extra 5 to 6 kgs. So I could actually look at some front on. I look next to someone. I could be physically the same as an 80-kilo person. I'll be 85.5.
Yeah.
I've got this fucking badonka.
No, there's the extra half kilo there.
The extra.
Well, I got 5 kilos there. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I just can, and I fucking struggle to find clothes that fit me because I buy pants, and they end up being real big in the big in the weight, but my ass don't fit. Like it's
Yeah, right.
I'm out of
you struggle with
proportion
that one,
person.
Yeah. So am
Yeah.
I. I'm a short legs, long torso.
Yeah. Okay.
So
yeah.
suits are an issue for me.
So you're like a praying mantis.
Yeah, they sort of go, oh, you're one of those guys. Eh?
Yeah. Fucking that shits me. I've been to I've been in a lot of weddings, and a couple of times
Yes,
when
you
they
have.
they like just back themselves that much. They go, oh yeah, get your pants sorted, and then you go back, and I'm like, I need to be 2 sizes bigger.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh no, well they fucking don't
Well,
look.
Look.
They go, oh, you're very deceiving, aren't you? Yeah, you know it would have been a good idea. When I said
Imagine
3
me.
months ago I should pry some fucking pants on,
Yeah.
that would have been the way to go. But
Yeah.
anyway, that shits me.
It does. That's it. Yeah. Although, mine's usually the jacket.
Yeah,
It's usually top end for me
yeah, okay.
because I'm broad. That's
Yeah,
where I think that's
you
where
are
most of my
3
weight
fridges
is.
wide from back on. Yeah, that is. Well, you do just carry it because you're fucking massive.
Yeah. But Yeah, but speaking of weight though, I talk to guys all the time that clearly look bigger than me, and they say, "Oh, yeah, I'm 110." I'm like, "What? I'm 130. How are you 110?"
No, you're not fooling anyone.
Like they eclipse me. And
yeah,
I'm like,
yeah. Height, width, and weight.
Yeah.
Height, width, and depth.
And I'm telling you, I ain't carrying much in the package, so that's not weighing me down.
It's not in the nether regions. Yeah, 100%. Fucking oath. Yeah, that is a bit frustrating.
Your week though, Crent, how's your week been?
Pretty good. I had a bit of a shock Thursday. My second-born son brought home a certificate from school for listening.
Lies.
Yeah, I said, whose is this?
Lies.
There's another kid in your class with a similar first name. He has never listened. I reckon you have to say his name 8 times before he'll stop doing something.
Really?
Oh, he's a beautiful kid, don't get me wrong, and he's got a heart of gold, and he's so genuine and loving.
But he's just
an absolute firecracker.
He's like
and he
me.
will not listen. Yeah, 100%.
I don't listen.
You're not a big listener.
No.
Yeah.
But like,
Good listening.
I say this with the utmost respect for your young fella. Certificates for listening?
I'm not sure whether I did think of that, but he's actually quite. Oh yeah, he's pretty cluey. I was thinking, I don't reckon it's shit. We've got to find something for this kid to take home.
No.
He's got a wall full of he's got a few already. So it's like but no, I know what you mean. That
we're getting a bit.
Is this why society is now?
This is gold medal for coming late.
Yeah, like this
sort of
should be just a prerequisite of being a human. Shouldn't it? Like,
What are your thoughts on the prize for?
Oh no, I think we've been over that. Actually, funnily enough, we had this conversation the other day. A competition I'm involved in governing about junior kids, and they've decided to take away leading goal scorer award in the junior grades, and most people voted for it. And I said, I understand. They did say that it was getting late in the season in games. They'd find that kids wouldn't pass it to a certain player, or they'd avoid it because they were trying to win themselves or whatever. I said, look, I don't understand where you're coming from, but do we want to get to a point where we don't reward the kids that are putting in the extra effort?
Yeah.
If your mate's young fella or your young fella's over at the school practicing for another 5 hours on a Sunday and he's the best player in that competition, reward him for his effort.
Yeah, that's right.
Reward him for the work he's putting in. So that's my view. So again, not everyone can. There's not too many that succeed at everything they do in life.
No,
everything they do. No, none. Yeah, everyone's had failures, and I think you got to embrace that at a young age.
Cade Monday was pretty good
at everything.
Couldn't swim.
Really?
Yes, that's what he's told me. He was really good.
That was the thing
because he was really good at obviously really good at cricket.
Cricket. Yeah. We played for Tassie.
Played for Australia under 19s.
Did he? I didn't know that.
I think. Yeah. Played for Tassie. Did play a game for Tassie.
Played a game for Tassie.
He's the games record holder at Burnie Footy Club. And he was a great football. He should have could have gone.
Won a couple of league medals
in football.
Yeah,
I think. But he couldn't swim. I remember him telling me that one day. He goes, I can't swim. All right.
And you went, you fucking beauty. And you went, well, I can't.
Then I started reeling off all the things I couldn't do. And he got bored and walked away.
Just rolled out toilet paper length with a piece of hazel. Well, this is what I can't do. Yeah, wow. Actually, I was going to mention last night, I started watching this doco last night does his name Belle Gibson mean anything to you?
Belle Gibson?
Belle Gibson.
Not Mel Gibson. Belle
No.
Gibson.
Belle Gibson. She's a young female. Anyway, long story short, she pretended she had brain cancer. You would have heard the story, I reckon. And she started this Instagram page and all this shit saying that she basically claimed she was healing herself through natural remedies and healthy foods and all this sort of shit.
No.
Anyway, I think it was 2015 it came out. Some of her friends got suspicious because she said last night, this girl, one night they went out the piss and she was having shots or whatever and doing this or whatever. And she said to one of the other friends, this is not typical of someone that has stage 4 brain cancer.
Yeah, no.
Living their life like this. And then it all came out that she was full of shit. It was all, so basically she committed fraud. She was making money
Had
off
she
all
made
this
money
stuff
off that? Like
I believe so.
donations
She had a book. She was selling stuff and everything. But the biggest thing, I haven't got the end of it yet, but the biggest thing that concerns me is she could have killed people. People could have followed what she was doing, thinking, it's working for her. I'm not going to do the Western medicines. I'm going to go with...
Yeah, people that had actual cancer.
Yeah, extremely dangerous. I just thought, what sort of a shit person... It's probably the shittest thing I can think of as a person doing.
And there's nothing you can do about it because there's no law against lying.
Well, it is fraud. She's made money off...
People don't have to buy it.
Yeah, I know, but
I don't know that it's fraud, is it?
I think she did face some legal... I haven't got the...
You're not signing documents for someone else.
No, I understand that, but fraud can be any type of...
Deception?
I guess any sort of gain, financial gain for deception, I guess. So,
fuck me. Half the fucking businesses in the world are committing fraud, Trent.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. But so I watched the end of
look,
it.
I'm not condoning
No,
this.
100%.
Don't get me wrong, but I'm just thinking, is there any fucking legal action you can take on that?
Yeah, I think she got done for a few, but I don't know. I was going to Google it, but I'm like, no, I want to watch the rest of it. But because there's actually a show on Netflix at the moment, Apple Cider Vinegar, is a depiction of her. It was a biopic.
Right, I did see that.
So that's about her.
And then when I saw it, I went, oh yeah, cool. And then just scrolled on and got on with my life because it looked terrible.
Mate, I scroll on, move on my life, even things look good. I always think I'll find something a bit better and just continue to scroll.
Oh, we are so picky.
Well, I'm going to get.
So picky.
I'm going to think last night. I'm going to get a bit more ruthless. We're just going to say, righto, the first thing we think looks half okay, we're going to start watching it.
Yeah.
Because we just waste that much fucking time.
Yeah, you waste more time scrolling through trying to find something
doing
to watch.
nothing. And fucking hopeless. Yeah. But anyway, that's
all
the
right.
reality.
So we better get into with now. So essentially, with our 16 minutes at the start of and we didn't touch on anything twice. I don't think.
No, I don't, which is disappointing because it was going well. I was like, this is scintillating listening.
Yeah,
this is going to be on Triple M. This shit. I was thinking. Yeah.
But so we're essentially.
We touched on. I don't know how we got onto my lack of athletic ability.
Oh yeah, we did.
Even my physio said to me, she's like, "Oh, you're sort of sporty person, but you're fucking hopeless at this sort of shit."
Was this in the first recording or was it in the second? We did that in the second recording?
No, this was the first go.
Right, yes.
Yeah. No, I've got shit balance and core strength and that stuff. I was really hopeless with that, but I'll work on it.
Yeah.
Lucky I wasn't a gymnast. Well, I wouldn't have been because I'd be fucking hopeless. I can't even. I'd attempt to jump over a puddle and land in the middle of it. Like dead set centre. You could not measure it any better. Like to the millimetre, I'll be in the fucking middle of it. I just think,
but honestly,
how did this happen?
You know when you see the big puddles and you go, like the really big ones, and you go, oh, I can jump and make that.
Yeah.
Nothing worse than landing in it.
No.
Right at the end of it, and you go, fuck me.
Like the day I fell in one at Bunnings, holding my daughter. Did I tell you about that?
I think you.
When Emily Seabomb up, I went hit the ground hard.
That was on one of the early episodes.
Yeah, I think we talked about it. Yeah, when my kids give me a high. Roman had already split me open in the pool with his forehead, and then I went to Bunnings and went come up in the puddle in the car park and just had claret pissing out of me everywhere. My eyebrow was bleeding. It was embarrassing. Actually, we did touch on the time I went down Media Street, Dave.
Oh, we spoke about your 223
venture down Media Street. Not out.
Runs not out.
Yeah, me and my brother's partner.
So I thought it was a record.
It was till a couple of years ago.
Till Josh Barry beat it.
Yeah, he got 280, I think.
Right.
Yeah.
Was he not out though?
And that was only an A grade too, though. Josh's
was he not out though? Or?
No, I think he got out in the end. I think,
so
but
he didn't carry.
And it was only an A grade as well.
So he didn't carry his bat though.
No, that's right. Yeah, and mine was in the twos, lunchtime league, as they call it.
Better league.
Like you're facing some really good athletes from 20 years ago.
Yes. So let's talk about that then, right? So 223 not out. This is in cricket for those of you who don't understand. It's a phenomenal score to get 200 above 200 runs in a game. And your brother made 216 on the same day.
Yeah, we opened the bat and put 461 on. But I do always.
I don't just brush it off like that, mate. The team itself made 519 that day, and they bowled the opposition team out for 19. And Trent got abused because he didn't declare. You can't declare in a one-day game.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I did. The deck did play up a bit in the second dig, though.
Oh, right.
She came to life a bit. Yeah. The old concrete, AstroTurf. But some really funny things from that day. Chris Poker was probably the best player in our team.
Yeah.
Pretty sure he got 7 for 6 with the ball.
Oh, gee.
Best and fairest night?
Yeah.
1 vote. C Poker.
Yeah. 7 for 6.
7 for 6.
Lifetime figures. Lifetime figures, and you get 1 vote.
1 vote.
Yeah.
You'd be disappointed, wouldn't you?
Yeah, you would.
Oh, wow. There was some beauties out of that day. Yeah. But yeah, second thing was I always talk about, I think we've done it on an earlier episode, but one of the blokes who played with us, he was in his late 40s at the time, but he was one of the best country batsmen I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Probably ever seen live bat. He was going to open the baton, had to pick his daughter up, turned up a bit late. Still say to this day, we would have got 1,000 if he opened the batting.
I've seen him.
He would have taken 25 to 30 and over.
Brad Miller, his name is. I've seen him bat, and he just gets runs
he
after
just
runs
smokes
after
them.
runs.
Effortlessly just hits sixes.
Yeah.
I've never seen anything like it. But yeah, anyway, after that we got under. Fortunately, it got. No, not unfortunately. Really, it went sort of viral.
Yes. Semi-viral.
Viral before things went viral. This is 2011.
So it was.
Oh no, I suppose it would have been.
Facebook was around.
Well and truly in the. Yeah, it would have been pretty mainstream then.
Yeah.
And so I got to an interview with Tony Jones and Michael Christian. I think it was 3AW. Might have been Triple M back in the day. But
Triple M in the media at the moment. But anyway, keep going.
Oh yeah. Anyway, I got on the piss the night before. I was in Melbourne for a work thing, and they called me up Said, "Oh, you're only like 15 minutes. Be ready." I was just on the line or whatever, and I dozed back off because it was like 6:30 in the morning, and I was still a bit pissed. And I just and then I just sort of come to, and I was like, "Oh," and then I heard Tony Jones talking. "Oh, we've had a phenomenal cricket score last week, and we're joined by the captain."
And
of
you're
the
just
team."
waking up.
Oh shit! And then had a good chat, but no, it was pretty cool. I thought it was going to be the beginning of my dream career, just into mainstream,
Yeah.
like a James Brayshaw type operator.
Yeah.
And I've gone on to achieve fuck all.
Yeah.
But
Oh, well, it is what it is. It is what it is.
it is what it is. But you failed to tell me about the Fox Footy competition.
I did tell you about the Fox
I
Footy competition.
do not recall you telling me about the Fox Footy competition. If I had have known, I would have won it. Obviously.
Well, actually, we've got a guy that might be coming on the podcast in the coming weeks.
Right.
Dylan Smith, who was in the top 6 of that.
Wow.
But he does a lot so I think we'll get him on a sports podcast.
Yep.
Or maybe a special. He's really good at like fantasy football.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
And I've done a fantasy football team this year. I'm expecting you will do one.
Expecting.
And we will compete against it. We might even have a league called the Barron Files
Barron
Podcast.
Files.
So if anyone
that's
else
a
wants
good
to
thing.
join
Yeah.
it,
Yep.
we'll get that done. I'll get a code.
And everyone out there, do not panic about coming last because I've got it locked in. I'm better at jumping. I'm better at pole vault than I am AFL fantasy, I reckon. Doesn't matter what I do. I can pick fucking Lockie Neal, he'll break his leg. I fucking cannot do any good. I made Lockie Neal captain once when he was at Fremantle, and I reckon he had 14 disposals or something. I'm just fucking cursed. Cursed individual.
But no, so hopefully we can get Dylan Alexander on in the coming weeks.
Beautiful.
Knows a lot about what he's talking about when it comes to fantasy football and young players in the draft. He got invited to the draft. He was at the draft. I don't know what
Didn't even know you could get invited to the draft.
I don't know what
Did
capacity
he
he was in.
perform a role there?
Would have
or
been
is
some
just-
sort of media role, I would say.
Yeah,
I don't
okay.
know. These are all
Media
questions
street.
These are all questions we can ask him on the day, though.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to having our first guest. We've talked about it for a long time. It's going to be pretty cool.
Yeah.
And I'm also excited because it's going to be very sport-centric. It's just about
Yes.
sport.
Yes, it will be.
Yeah, which I'm no good at. But I like
But we
talking about
probably should get off sport and get into
fan mail.
fan mail. See, we're,
Yeah,
like I said,
press the
21
button.
plus 16 minutes. 22
22
plus
minutes.
16
Yes, we've done now 38.
We haven't even started the podcast. So there we go.
And if you want for some material for next week, I'll just link up the phone to my wife abusing the fuck out of me on the way home because I'm going to be late for
Because
dancing.
you're late, yeah.
So that'll be good content. That'll get us through probably 40 minutes next week.
Yeah.
That'll go for. So
Excellent.
Really good start.
All right.
Are you going to press the button or is it too
What
far
have we
away?
got?
Fan mail.
Oh, here we go. What a fan, what a fan, what a fan, what a mighty big fan. What a fan, what a fan, what a fan, what a mighty big fan. I love how this week, out of all the weeks, you wanted me to press the button. Usually you just go straight into it. But this week, where it's actually a difficult task for me.
Then you got to rotate.
Oh, you got to press the button? Or
Now you
what?
got to rotate that torso. 97 degrees. Yeah. And it wasn't built for rotation.
No,
that
it was
torso.
not, mate.
Yeah, it was built for laying.
Built to sit and lay. All right, what do we got?
We've got one for Shaka Boom again.
Shaka Boom.
About the long time, fifth time now, we'd have to say. He's been pretty popular.
He's been very, very,
threads.
very, I don't know what the
He
word
talked
is.
about the Buckfast alcoholic drink recently. Remember he said about a Buckfast?
No.
Oh,
Did he?
Good listener. This is why you're fucking saying about that
No,
footy conversation never happened.
No certificates for me.
Fuck no. Go, hey, Professor and Crent, it's Shaka. This is the drink I was talking about, and it's what I would drink on a sesh. Would love you to try it, and would love to hear your thoughts on it as well. Hashtag best podcast. Hashtag Buckfast. Now, I'll post the photo to the socials, but Buckfast tonic wine, made by the Benedictine monks, Buckfast Abbey, Devon, England.
Really?
Red wine based, high caffeine content, not recommended for children or pregnant or breastfeeding women. How many fucking children are you going to give tonic wine to?
None.
That's right. 15% volume, it says here.
So it's not very.
It's extremely. 15%. A beer's fucking 4.
But is it? So it's not like whiskey, is it?
Well, I assume it's...
Wild Turkey's like 40%.
Yeah, I understand that, but it's still fucking more than a beer or a fucking...
But is it small or is it a whole bottle of something? Like
What's CL?
how? Oh, yeah. What CL is it?
75 CL.
So it's I don't know.
This has been a fucking great
That's
segment.
750 mils, I think, isn't it?
I don't know. It doesn't look that big. But anyway, we'll chuck it up on the socials. You can
Yeah.
have a
Put
look.
it up on socials. Have
Have a
a
look.
look. Buckfast.
Buckfast. This bloke's got, I don't know if he's taking the piss out of me or if he's just fucked up. and just added to the world problem of the name phenomenon. Dear Professor and Brink. BRENK. Is it even?
Where's T on the fucking...
Well, it's T's next to S. Or above S. It's near S.
Okay, because you can obviously get Brens sometimes, do you?
No, I just type a lot. I just remember that. But yeah. Now, K's sort of left index finger, midsection, just left. Left to centre.
Yeah, it's nowhere near T.
No. So he's nailed that.
It's to the right, too.
Thanks,
just so you're
Nigel.
aware.
Fucking Kevin Buddy Wilson's mate. Love the show. I've got a good video. It's one of mine, many involving Irish travellers and illegal street racing trotters. Dramatic footage of travellers racing horses on busy road in Cork. So these people have got like the whole harness set up in the buggy.
Oh, this is... right. Has he sent a video in?
He sent the video in.
Well, hang on, let's get it up. I'll get it up on mine because I'm
go on with-
on the Bluetooth, so...
Enjoy and get a salad up, yeah.
Fuck your salad. We just had a whole...
Nigel.
Have we discussed my diet? Yeah, we have.
Yeah, we talked about that, yeah.
Okay, so that was from...
Nigel.
I haven't got a Nigel here.
Well, you have. Might come up with something else.
No, it's Nathan Duckworth. But he's given us a from Nigel. That's weird.
No, it's not. He's obviously nickname or like Brent and Brett.
Okay,
How,
all right.
How I like being called Brett.
Let's get it up. Okay, here we go. Whoa!
That's back close.
Terrifying scenes on a busy road in Ireland, showing what police think is an illegal horse race.
What they
Two men can be seen careering down the wrong side of the Mallow Road on the way to Cork, swerving in between cars and narrowly avoiding oncoming vehicles.
Surely the cars would just drive past them.
The hair-raising
they're on
footage
the wrong
was
side of the
filmed
fucking
by
road.
spectators who were also driving on the wrong side of the road along the hard
Oh
shoulder.
no, there's
on
a
the wrong
truck
side of the
coming.
road.
Encouragement to the men.
What on earth are they thinking?
Other motorists called the police, although they struggled to stop the riders and their animals. One of the men was eventually arrested under the Public Order Act,
fucking dumb
and
is
the
that?
police have launched a major investigation.
These guys, they got some nuts.
That's
They
actually the
have-
stupidest thing I've ever seen anyone
Yeah,
do.
that is ridiculous. Like, it's dangerous for
Suicide.
you. Dangerous for them.
That's amazing.
They-
They should get fucking serious jail for that. That could have killed multiple people.
Wow.
That's fuck. I don't even think that's funny, to be honest. I'm not usually ever a sourpuss like that, but that is just
Righto,
one
Karen,
fucking...
calm down. No, that is-
Nice
Yeah,
haircut.
no. I'm actually...
That is fucking madness. And that will be played, of course, not just sitting here.
It'll be here. Yeah,
Vern
so
will put her up.
It'll be here somewhere.
Yeah.
It will have been. You'd have already seen it. Doesn't matter. Thanks for that. I don't know whether it's Nathan or not.
Nigel. Brink, really appreciated it. Professor and Sport Kill Craig. You want to know about weird sports? In my hometown of Tahape. Oh, he's Kiwi, isn't he?
Just goggles.
Tayahape or
Googles.
something.
Goggles.
Tayahape. We
Yeah.
have a day dedicated to the humble gumboot. And on this day, they have the annual gumboot throw, which is exactly what it sounds like. Where you throw a gumboot as far as you can.
Yes, I've heard of this one.
Imagine that.
I don't
I think
that,
I might have as well.
Yeah, I don't think that's that. I think gumboot throws are done all around the world.
Yeah, I think that is it. Didn't you? Was that at school?
It's an
I remember
international
doing that at
sport.
school
Yeah, I
at
think
times.
so.
Yeah.
But do you have to like keep a straight arm?
I don't know. Well, I wouldn't have thrown it a long way.
Has he sent us a video?
I wouldn't have thrown it too far. Yeah, he's had a video.
Where?
Yeah, goggles.
All right,
Goggles
here we
60
go.
35.
National gumboot throw.
Strength isn't so necessary as the ability, finesse, practice,
So yeah,
style.
straight
all
arms.
those things play
It's
a
a
major
shot puts.
Had one week
hammer
throw style.
chucking a gumboot and we couldn't work out what the best technique was. Just try and get it
Richie
straight.
McCaw.
See a rugby player that?
Richie McCaw, yeah.
That's really loud. Oh,
Accidentally taking out the fucking cameraman. That was his former All Blacks captain, Richie McCaw.
yeah. I thought I'd recognised him. All right, that's cool.
He was a specimen of a man.
I think gumboot throwing's all around the world.
Yeah, no, I've definitely heard of that.
And
yeah.
to tell you
That's
the
definitely
truth,
unique.
those ones that we just saw then, I would fucking eclipse them.
Yeah, they weren't overly big. Yeah.
No.
And they weren't covered in mud and shit.
No.
Surely got to be second-hand gumboots.
No, I would have
Had their day.
There wouldn't be one, not one of those would be in the same fucking time zone as mine.
So you'd be in New Zealand and you'd throw it to Sydney.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, fair enough too. We've got a couple of voice notes, Nave.
Have we? Who from?
Goggles and the Bird.
All right,
the word.
so we'll go. Oh yeah, goggles. Is it this one? Oops.
The gogs.
What's going on here? Play.
How's it going, boys? Sorry if it's been loud. I'm in my tractor feeding now. But I wanted to send this in while it was still fresh in my mind. First of all, Nathan, if you think a minute 30 is long, then I feel sorry for your wife. So anyway, I listened to the podcast, and my son has my old phone, so that when they go in the car, he can watch his fucking stupid videos and all that shit. But on the side button, you press the side button and it connects to my Spotify. So he's pressed
What the
the
fucking
side
phone's
button
that?
in the car while he's on his way to daycare with
Samsung.
mum. And he's hit Spotify, my phone's connected to the car, he's hit play, and it is connected to the fan mail where I've gone a rant about fuck almond.
Oh, the almond milk rant that you did last week.
So, you know, I get a phone call from
And Mum's heard it.
fucking telling stories on the podcast. Yeah, it could be worse. So how could it be worse? So, I could go back to selling crack, fucking being a drug addict again, go back to jail. Oh yeah, I suppose.
Yeah, I suppose.
So that's my out. Every time I fuck up, I just say, well, fuck, at least I'm not in jail.
Yeah, that's right.
Anyway, keep it up. I don't want it to be too long. Fucking Nathan. Fuck you, Greg.
I was just about to say that he's got that for life.
That's it. He can pretty much do anything he wants and go, well, at least I'm not doing drugs and going back to jail.
Even if he cheated and had a little bit of attitude gayness,
Yeah,
he
yeah.
could say, well,
Can
at least he could just say, well, at least I only sucked the cock and not an ice pipe.
Yeah.
So now that I'm back on Earth, I've got
pretty
no
much-
interest in sucking any more cocks.
There's
So
pretty much anything he could do. Yeah.
the rest of his
At least
life.
I'm not doing
Yeah.
anything illegal.
She could come home and he'd be in bed with the sister.
Yeah.
He'd say,
Yeah,
well,
I could be in
this
jail.
might not look
Well,
good, but I could be in jail for trafficking methamphetamine across the border.
Having
So,
sex with a bloke that looks like a woman.
the trans phenomenon.
Yeah, fuck.
Oh, wow.
All right, Birdie. Here we go.
How you going, boys? Bloke off Police Academy, Michael Winslow,
Yeah.
very much alive.
Okay.
Told ya.
Fuck, I used to love him when I was growing up as a kid. He was unreal.
I forgot to search that too.
If you want to see him do something cool, look up on YouTube. Don't look up at the ceiling, you fucking gronks. Look up on YouTube. Michael Winslow does Led Zeppelin. And get a fucking have a go at that.
Righto, we'll do that now.
Pretty fucking cool. Righto,
Oh.
fuck off.
Okay, so we'll go to YouTube now. You guys have got time. You're listening, so. What's his name? Michael.
Can entertain him briefly. Winslow, Led Zeppelin.
Winslow. Oh, it's the second one that comes up. So here we go. Oh, it's 2 minutes.
All right, let me set up the drums here.
Yeah, so which song is it? Which song is it?
Yeah. What you want to do? Led Zeppelin. And you want to do the original artist key of E?
Yeah.
All right. Like Listen.
I think I might have seen this.
I think I'm one of them too. This is beatboxing though. Like, there's better beatboxers in the world.
No, not like this.
Okay.
Look at the voice.
He can actually sing a bit too.
Fucking hell, he can. Yeah, he's incredible.
Oh, that's cool.
That's
Righto.
it. Wicked, isn't it?
If you want to watch the rest of that, Type in Michael Winslow does Led Zeppelin.
Yeah, pretty straightforward. But no, that's weird. I think he is brilliant though.
He is. Yeah, and very much alive.
very much alive. Yeah.
And the funny thing is, I know that I said that I thought he died in September 11 last week.
Yep.
That was the video there that I thought of.
What
I
do you
thought,
mean?
no, that was the last video I saw of him.
Oh, okay.
How
yeah.
long ago was that?
Yeah. That wouldn't have been that long.
Yeah, I don't know.
2001. Fucking
seemed
long time
pretty
ago.
fresh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like last 10 years, that would have
Yeah.
Moving on, Nave. Just a bit of local news. In Melbourne, CCTV has captured the moment a 67-year-old worker bravely attempted to stop a brazen chainsaw thief in Melbourne southeast earlier this week.
Why the fuck?
Chased him out.
Hang on, was he stealing a chainsaw or was he stealing something with a chainsaw?
No, he was stealing a chainsaw. Yeah.
Oh, that's all right. That's fine. I
He ended
thought
up-
he was trying to, like, chainsaw massacre sort of style and he's trying to stop him. Like, whoa.
Posed as a customer. After 5 minutes, he picked up 2 chainsaws and just started walking out. Instinct kicked in. Old mate just chased him down. He got pushed to the ground, but he got back up to stop him again. He was again thrown to the ground, and the thief got into a car, so he got away. I just wanted to highlight, what would be your point of actually taking that on and thinking, I'm going to chase that bloke down? Like, what's your dollar cut off? Would you just think, that was worth $30? Fuck that. I'll let him go. He earned it.
Fuck, they'd have to be taking one of my kids for me
To chase.
to get out there and fucking get on the move.
Not the risk factor, just to chase.
Just the chase.
I'd love to see your input on that. Like,
I'm very
he's got a PlayStation 5. Fuck, I better go. But-
I have said this on multiple occasions. I'm very dangerous over short distances.
Oh, yeah.
If they're within 20,
yeah.
want to get on the move.
Weight to power ratio.
Yeah, they want to go on the move because that's hard to stop too. And if I'm throwing everything at you, it's hard to stop.
And you wouldn't actually have to be that good at fighting. You've just got to run
No, just
hard
get 'em.
and fast at them.
Just get-
and
just have
bang.
them.
Just get,
Yeah.
Or just run through them and knock them to the ground. That would be enough. Yeah.
But if they're really big, off you go.
So yeah, mate. Enjoy that PlayStation. You've earned it.
Yeah, look, to be honest, for materialistic things, I'm not really interested in getting fucking hurt. So.
You wouldn't worry about
Yeah.
it? Yeah. I reckon I would instinctively, but like, nah, fuck you. I'd get too angry, but
Make a scene. Oh!
Oi!
And then lots of other people will
Yeah,
turn around.
100%. So he's stealing something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and get some
Wait
help.
for someone that can fight and has some
Yeah.
form of physical strength to come along. Like one of the junior female staff members. I'll wait for them to go. Tracy, can you sort out?
Fucking oath, yeah.
I'll sit here and make you a sandwich.
That's right.
This one's semi-serious, but it's quite bizarre.
Okay.
You see Hollywood star Gene Hackman passed away a couple of days ago.
No,
You did not see that.
I didn't.
You're a social media buff or a line for everything.
I don't read news.
You don't, yeah, okay. Anyway, Gene Hackman died, which is
Right.
not a huge turn up. He was 95.
Yeah, okay.
So
yeah,
everyone's
yeah.
just like, oh, well, he's had a pretty good run. He retired 20 years ago. I love Gene Hackman. I reckon he's a ripper of an actor.
Oh, he was in heaps of good
Fantastic.
stuff. Yeah.
Heaps of good action movies. Anyway, it gets quite bizarre, though. The Oscar-winning actor and his wife, Betsy Arakawa, were both found dead in their home alongside their dog in different parts of the house. So the husband and wife, both
Do you
gone,
reckon they've
dog
eaten
dead.
something?
Well, they're not sure at this stage. They wrote there was a search warrant. Investigators thought the deaths were suspicious enough in nature to require a thorough investigation. He was found dead in the mudroom, and his 63-year-old wife, Betsy, was found dead in the bathroom next to a space heater. Santa Fe County Sheriff's Office detectives wrote a search warrant. There was an open prescription bottle and pills scattered on a countertop near Arakawa. So they're speculating that there's either been some sort of gas leak and they've been killed like that because the dog was
That's what I
gone
said.
as well.
Yeah, because the dog wasn't taking pills, was he?
Or my thought is, I haven't read this, but whether he's gone and she's thought I'm going as well, like it could be
I don't know.
the pills being scattered. That's the strange one.
Yeah.
that added to it.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's quite
Is there
bizarre.
any word of foul play?
No, there's no external trauma, anything like that. They're
Yeah.
not suspicious of anything external,
Right.
but
Yeah, okay.
but like even the dog, they said there's no external trauma, so he hasn't been. So they're wondering, but they did say it's been quite some time that both been gone. So whether the dog has passed because they were both gone, no, I mean, like he may have.
What's
like,
they? Oh no!
it's saying been gone for quite some time. So
Oh,
yeah.
and that's why the dogs died.
So
Starvation.
quite possibly. So yeah, who knows? But it's very bizarre. It's just a strange. But again,
That's fucked.
Gene, I thought he was an absolute ripper. Good. I was a big action, 80s, 90s action movies.
Yeah,
Hard to topple.
Yeah,
Good movie. Enemy of the State.
Yeah.
Good one. Like there was another one.
I'm just sitting here trying to think what else I was saying. I can't remember. He was in a couple. Wasn't he? He was in what's the American football one
Yeah.
with Keanu Reeves?
The
Replacements.
Yep.
The
Yep,
Replacements.
that's a good movie.
He's in that
Yep,
too.
yep,
Yeah.
No, he was a ripper. So I really, he was fantastic. But yeah.
I wonder how many people were screaming at their car radio then when we were trying to get the
There was another movie he was in where he played a crook as well, and they were bank robbers, and he was fucking good in that too. So
Yeah,
I
okay.
can't remember what it's called, but
Cool.
moving right along. Anyway, this is one bizarre, and I thought it was right up our alley, Nath.
Right.
So the headline is, my mum had an affair with my brother's wife. So her mum's ultimately had an affair with her daughter.
Right, so the daughter isn't anything to do with
No,
it.
so it's
Oh, wait, hang on a second.
so this
her
bloke's
mum-
mum has had an affair with his wife.
Yeah,
Eliminate
what
the
the
girl,
fuck's
make
going
it
on
straight.
there?
Yeah, this bloke's mum had an affair with his wife. So
So she's
this
been-
girl, it was one of them TikTok videos. This girl was telling the story. So my brother and his wife met when they were both 25. Our mum was 44. She was quite young when she had the son.
Yeah.
Anyway, they got quite close as a family, and he said that they would, the mum and the daughter-in-law, they were constantly together all the time. They'd FaceTime all the time if they weren't together. He said we'd sit down and watch a movie. They'd like cuddle up to each other on the couch awkwardly. It got quite bizarre. Anyway, this went on for a long time. The two his two sisters actually spoke to the mum about it. Said this is getting quite odd. This is obscenely close. You need to stop.
Yeah.
Like FaceTime all the time. AirPods in the phone all the time. Like, anyway, so they came home one day, and the mum and the daughter-in-law were at the house, which wasn't uncommon together.
Yeah.
And the sister says to this girl who was doing the video, she said, "Go and have a look in mum's room." So I just walked past, the door slightly open, go and have a look. And she had a look, couldn't see anything. So she thought, no, I'll go have another look. Went in further, looks around the corner of the room, and there's a strap on in the corner of mum's bedroom. Got the old strap on. They're ready to roll.
Right.
She's been home, obviously flailing into the daughter-in-law throughout the day.
Yeah.
And so anyway, the truth eventually came out. It all blew up. The son took it in a sort of strange manner. He just really shut down. He got quite embarrassed. Didn't want to go anywhere. Didn't want to talk to anyone. And eventually ended up getting back with the wife, and now they're all back playing happy families.
No.
You can't be doing that, can you?
So she's been taking dick from him and then munching on mum.
Yeah, that is a bizarre scene, isn't it?
You're joking.
And this girl didn't look to be overly, Bronx either. Like it wasn't like Jerry Springer sort of looking.
Yeah, okay. So
she had quite a good appearance. Like she wasn't an ugly woman, and she was quite well dressed.
they weren't a low socioeconomic.
No, you wouldn't say you were lower socioeconomic standard. So I just thought that was fucking bizarre. Like you cannot imagine that
Fucking
happening.
hell.
Like, so he's munching on mum while. Yeah.
Well played, mum. Getting the younger one. Not a win for the boys.
It gets worse though. There was the
Oh,
last 30 seconds of the video I thought was quite strange. Since they've all gone back to playing happy families, they went away on a holiday together to a wedding. Everyone went. But the daughter said, "But we're back to they're obscenely close. They're doing everything together. They're on FaceTime all the time."
So they probably
and-
maybe the son's just gone, look, do whatever you want with my mum. I couldn't give a fuck. As long as it's enough for me when I get home, I'm happy.
Can you stomach that
Oh,
though?
fuck no.
That's no.
If my missus was playing around with my mum, mate, I'm out. See you later. That's
See, I was trying to think of the scenario in my head and make sense of it. And as soon as you think of anyone you'll just think, oh, fuck.
yeah,
like
that's
it just,
it.
fucking bizarre.
It's no good.
Yeah, no good at all. I just think, fuck, it's just wrong on every level.
Fucking hell.
I cannot think that fucking, fucking bizarre. I can't, it's very Jerry Springer though, but as I said, they weren't them
it's
sort of
extremely-
people.
they weren't that sort of-
Maury
yeah.
Povich.
Maury
was his name
Povich,
back in the day. Maury Povich.
Lie detector says that was a lie.
See that again? 90s TV was madness.
Yeah, you are the baby's father.
No.
It's just like, oh. So we've spoken about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles
Yep.
in the last two episodes now. How Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles used to be called Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles in England
Yep.
only. People are still pushing back on it. No, it was Ninja Turtles. Rah, rah, rah. No, it wasn't. For the first 7 seasons, it was Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles.
We actually played
And
the
it has
fucking
been proven.
song.
We've played the song. We've showed you the comic books. It's what it was. Okay. But there's been a few other things that have changed names, and I just thought it was quite funny. Now I've lost my page. I was supposed to be.
wow.
So this may have been a fucking waste of
Scintillating
time.
content.
I think I'm on the wrong thing. Let's just go back. It's this one here. Where was I? Google was not always called Google.
Yeah.
Crent.
Yep.
It was called Back Rub.
It's a horrendous name.
Yeah. Back Rub in 1997.
Where'd that come from, though? What was the idea of?
I don't know. It says, however, many people don't realise that this wasn't the first time the company changed. Sorry, it had changed its name before that too, to Alphabet.
Wow. So
Sorry, no, in 2015, it had changed the name to Alphabet.
2015?
Yep.
No, it didn't.
It did, Crent.
Google.
Google rebranded itself as Alphabet.
The parent company, though, or actually what we
I think
see
it was
on
the
the
parent
screen?
company.
Yeah, so that's
the
not
parent
as...
company,
yeah.
However, many people don't realise that this wasn't the first time they changed their minds. Changed their name. Back in 1996, it was originally called Backrub.
Wow.
By 1997, founders had ditched that name in favour of Google.
Wow. Did you know that back in the days, well, Yahoo had the opportunity to buy Google for fuck all early days.
And didn't do it.
Didn't think it was going to kick
They've
off.
had a stinker there.
And now they're the sidekick to Google.
It's very much the guy.
Is Yahoo even still a thing?
Yeah, it's still there.
Yeah.
But it's very much the guy who turned down the Beatles, that is, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Yep.
Pepsi Cola. Pepsi Cola was founded in 1893 by a pharmacist called Caleb Bradham. He named the company after himself, calling it Brad's Drink. I actually don't mind that for a name.
Brad's Drink.
Brad's Drink.
Yeah, I can see that catching on. Yeah,
That is kind of
Remember
cool.
the Chalky Milks back in the day just called Gary?
Gary, oh yes. This sparked a conversation at work the other day about Gary.
Who the fuck thought
It
of
was
that?
great.
Caught on, though.
It was great. It was just like the Big M's.
Yeah.
They were in the big square cartons though.
Yep.
And it'd be like, so for instance, it was one of the lime ones.
Yep.
It's a green carton with a light green Gary on it. No black, right? It was just all, it was
Yeah.
great. So simple.
Yeah, simple.
Fantastic.
Fantastic, all right.
Yeah, but then the company renamed it to Pepsi Cola and it became one of the best known brands in the world.
Yeah, wow. That's incredible, isn't it?
Another thing, like
Pepsi Cola. Is
Yeah.
it still Pepsi? It's Pepsi, isn't it? Do you call it Pepsi Cola?
I just call it Pepsi.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
But there was one other thing that I wanted to bring up too, and this was sent into us. Snickers, the chocolate bar,
Yep.
are actually called Marathon in the UK.
Why?
Don't know.
How's it fucking related to?
I have no idea. Snickers, the name Snickers, I did a little bit of research on this. The name Snickers is named after the Mars family's horse, pet horse. So his name was Snickers.
Yeah,
or her
okay.
name was Snickers, whatever.
Yeah, wow.
And they named the chocolate bar after the horse.
Yep.
But for some reason called it Marathon in the UK.
Yeah, wow. It's weird how they do things like
Yeah,
that.
then they changed it to Snickers, but now I believe it's gone back to Marathon in the UK, and that's what I want to find out from the UK listeners.
Yeah, wow, that's different, isn't it?
Is it Marathon in the UK still?
So I wonder
or is
what,
it
like,
Snickers?
some movies are called different things in the States than what they identify them as here. Like, we're usually in
Yes.
line with the UK, and
Yes.
then the States will call something different.
Yeah,
things.
Welcome to the Jungle. Do you know the Rock's movie, Welcome to the Jungle?
You mean the rundown?
The Rundown.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
different. Like, there is quite often things, and you think, geez, and they'll market it as something else in different parts of the world.
Yeah,
Like,
why?
yeah, it's quite odd, isn't it?
Don't do that.
No,
it's really
just
annoying.
keep it the same for everyone.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's fucking hard to follow, isn't it? Very hard to
But
follow.
no, I just thought that'd be something for people to write in or
But that, yeah,
or
there's
comment.
extreme cases like
Let
that.
us
But
know.
imagine the bloke at Yahoo that said, nah, they won't last. We're not going to take
Oh,
them."
yeah, this
He
is
could
just
have bought it for $2 million or
flash
something.
in the pan.
Yeah, they're worth billions.
Blockbuster had the opportunity to buy Netflix as well,
Wow.
and they didn't do it.
Wow.
Yeah,
Blockbuster Video.
I think. Or do they have the opportunity to buy Netflix, or do they have the opportunity to start a subscription business and didn't do it? They said,
Yeah.
nah, this is a flash in the pan.
It won't last.
And
yeah.
now there's only one Blockbuster left in the world.
Yeah, I have heard that. Yeah.
That might have even closed too, has it?
I think it might have. I think I did see that the last Blockbuster Video. Yeah, it's a hell of a show. I sort of still miss going to the video shop though.
Yeah,
the whole
but
exercise.
I tell you,
like-
but how bad was it? It was just like watching Netflix, wasn't it? You
Yeah.
would walk through all of
Yeah.
them. You'd be there for an hour and a half.
and Mum be going, for
looking
fuck's
for a
sake.
video. Yeah, and you couldn't. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. It'd be the same thing, yeah. And we'd be pissed off, though, because they'd always have... Remember they'd have, like, 8 copies of the newest movie?
Yeah.
And they'd always be all out.
All
You'd be like,
out,
"Fucking
yeah.
oath." You wait there long enough, hoping one to get checked back in.
Yeah.
But, So you go there 8 times to try and get the movie you actually
That's
want.
it, yeah.
But I was able to say, I'd always get the free weekly and forget to take it back. Mum would go off her fucking head.
There's always late
They'd ring back
fees.
like 3
Yeah,
weeks
yeah,
later.
yeah,
Yeah, it was just
yep,
calling when
yep.
you say when you're returning,
Well,
oh, shit.
I think that's where they made most of their money.
Possibly.
Was off their late fees.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah, but she'd always cut your deal, the lady in town.
Yeah,
$8 will do. Like,
yeah. Just
she was a
just give
ripper.
us the- yeah, she was good.
Yeah.
Do you know, that was, what was that called? Leisure Sales and Rentals.
Correct, yep.
The
There was
one in
Video
town.
City up the hill.
Yeah, Video
Yeah.
City. But then there was Leisure Sales and Rentals. They still own that shop.
Yeah, just rebranded them, they.
It's a Signal now.
Yeah.
It's a
Tobacconist.
smoke mart, tobacconist.
Yeah.
But we rent half the Leisure Sales Matters off them.
Oh, so you've got half the old.
Yeah, we've got half the old video store.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
You should paint like a big cassette or something on the floor.
It's our powerlifting. No, I'm not going to do that because
What?
that would take effort and time.
Two things really interesting.
Yeah.
Got no time for.
That's our powerlifting room now. Powerlifting
wow.
strongman area.
Do you reckon I was built for TV? Because I just dropped my sandal there before, then dropped my phone and had to managed to retrieve the sandal, but the phone's just floating on the floor there.
You
so
can grab it, mate. It's fine.
No, I'll leave it there. I don't want to upset you. But that's it for the pod, mate.
All right, excellent.
You don't have to.
Righto. Thanks for listening to the Barron Files podcast. Don't forget to follow us on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. YouTube being the most important. Don't forget to write into any of our, email address?
Admin@barronfiles.com.
Admin@barronfiles.com.
.com. No AU, just .com.
Just .com. Love you all. Goodbye.
.com.